Today, I want to talk about whether we are gonna die or what happens if we die. Will we continue on this planet or what is it like? All this talk I'm doing is based upon my understanding on the book called Art of Living. Earlier, I did a lot of videos on emptiness, no owner, no boss, and a lot of other things. But my previous video was about the Dip book by Seth Godin. But today's topic is, will we die? What happens will we when we die? Definitely we will die. Die in the sense we will disintegrate our physical body, which is whatever we are seeing physically. But apart from the physical body, there are a lot of other things like mind, consciousness, and some energy, everything. So I will talk about what happens, or what is my understanding when I read the book. I kind of agreed with that concept, so I just want to share. So every human body is full of energy. So that energy is making us live. Energy in the sense all the atoms, molecules, everything is made up of this body. I have said this many times in my videos. So every time the cells in us die and give birth. Why I am agreeing to this concept is, when I am 1 year old, I'm not looking like this. Similarly, you can also cross check, like when you are in kid or when you are in your child phase, you might not look like how you are looking today. That means a lot of matter inside you keeps on changing, and today there are many reasons for those changes. That might be food you take, or thoughts you put in, or the place you're living in. So many number of things might impact the change, and you are not the same like small kid. You have grown in height, weight, in all other dimensions as well. That's the reason when I'm saying every cell in us, even now, as I am speaking, as I am making this video, might have died and gave birth to the new cells, with or without our consciousness. You may agree or disagree with it, but that is the process that is going on. So in that process, when something is vanishing, it is giving a different shape or dimension. That means it is transforming. Similarly, whenever a human body is no longer if it is disintegrating, that means it is taking another form, which might or might not be recognized by the physical world around that body. For example, if my I'm giving this as an example. If one of my close friend whom I know has disintegrated his physical body, that means I am not able to see him walking or eating or talking to me in this physical world. That doesn't mean he left this planet. He might be in around me somewhere. There might be one point I will recognize him and say that he's my friend, but he is there, maybe in the form of tree, maybe in the form of air, maybe in the form of water, or whatever form it is. As he was living at one time, he will be there, but that form might or might not be recognized by me or anyone by anyone who know him. Because he transformed. He's not no more in that physical body. He just transformed. This is the topic which is explained by Thich Nhat Hanh in his book called Art of Living. Similarly, he gave multiple number of examples. Just like there is no death. There is no death is what he just confirmed. Like, we are just transforming. We might be transforming as we wish. As we manifest, we will transform to that thing. And like that, he gave many examples. One of the example is cloud. If you see the cloud, once the cloud transforms, the cloud will give us snow, it will rain, it will give us water, rain, anything. The cloud is transforming. You can't say when it is raining the cloud is showering rain. It just transformed to water, and that water might be flowing into the river. That might be the water you're drinking, that might be the water you're putting in your tea. Like that, the cloud is the same, just it transform. And there would be one point where you recognize that water as a cloud. That is what he has explained. And what he says is, when somebody dies, their energy still lives on, just not by building stupas or big stupas of that person. Like we see a lot of stupas of political leaders or famous freedom fighters. Like that, if the stupa is there, his energy will not be there in that stupa or in that design of it. But when 2 or 3 people talk about things that famous person has said and do things that famous people teached us, then his energy flows flows into us. The way he used to talk, the way he used to eat, like that. It is not like building big stupas means that that person's energy is there in the stupa. It is a wrong notation. Whenever you talk about that person, whenever 2 or 3 people gather and talk about that person, that energy still exists. This point also made me realize that when we talk or when we impact certain many people's life, our energy will continues to flow in this physical world, no matter if your body disintegrates as well. And next thing, without death, in this concept of no death, or there is no death, it's just transforming. He says in as we say no death, the birth is also is not predefined. If I say my birth date is February 1st or February 2nd of certain year, that is not true, because there might your birth happened in your mother's womb. Whenever she conceived, that will be your mother's that will be your birth date, not the day when you landed on this planet. That is one debate. And even before that, your mother, for you to get into your mother's body, your mother should burn. Should we consider your mother's birthday as your birthday? Like that, there is a lot of other discussions that are that he discussed in the book. And he says like, birth date is something, it is there. I mean, it is when you realize your existence. It's not that when is the actual birth. As the planet is there, we people are keep on transforming. 1 minute we are there and 1 minute we are not there. That is how it happens. That is how he explained very beautifully. And there is a lot of other concepts on this book called Art of Living, which I am thinking to complete by end of February. Let's see. But no death is a concept which really taught me much in detail. Thing like how we are transforming, how we call this oneness. I have listened to many spiritual learning saying we are all one. Then I wasn't able to understand how we will be one. This is the inner meaning where we all get transformed by changing our dimensions. Nothing is dead or nothing. If something is living, it will be living. It cannot be becoming non-living. The energy keep on flowing. Hope you like it.